The rise of Simon Williams. In modern Los Angeles, Simon Williams is a washed-up stuntman barely surviving in the glamorous but ruthless movie industry. Once the heir to Williams Innovations, he lost everything after his father's company was crushed by Stark Industries' superior tech. He lives in a rundown apartment surrounded by trophies from his failed acting career. Despite his charm and talent, Simon is mocked as a wannabe Avenger. We see flashbacks of his father's fall, establishing his resentment towards Stark's legacy and his craving for validation. On a film set, Simon attempts a dangerous stunt to prove himself, but ends up nearly dying when the rig malfunctions. The producer fires him publicly, and footage of his failure goes viral online, humiliating him. As Simon drowns his sorrows at a dimly lit bar, he's approached by Eric Williams, his estranged older brother, colder, sharper, and involved in shady dealings. Eric tempts Simon with a chance to rebuild his life through a scientific opportunity offered by someone with resources and vision. Eric takes Simon to a secret laboratory in the European Alps, where Baron Helmut Zemo greets him. Zemo reveals his project, ionic energy conversion, designed to create a new form of human evolution, stronger and more durable than super soldiers. Zemo manipulates Simon by preying on his insecurity, telling him he can outshine the Avengers and become a true hero of the people. Simon agrees to be Zemo's first test subject. Birth of Wonder Man. The experiment begins. As blue-violet energy floods Simon's body, he screams in agony, his molecules transforming into pure ionic energy. When the chamber bursts open, Simon emerges glowing, strong, and invulnerable. The power is intoxicating. Zemo names him Wonder Man, promising him fame and redemption. However, Simon faints, unaware that Zemo has implanted a control failsafe in his body, capable of turning him into a living weapon. Zemo instructs Simon to infiltrate the Avengers and gather intel under the guise of a new hero. Simon hesitates, but accepts, hoping to earn the Avengers' trust and make the world see him as legitimate. Zemo scripts an elaborate fake disaster in downtown LA for Simon to save civilians from, creating the illusion of heroism. The stunt is filmed and broadcast. Simon instantly becomes a sensation online and in the media. Now a viral star, Simon is courted by studios, fans, and talk shows. He stars in movies based on his heroic deeds, his ionic powers making his stunts spectacular. But he feels hollow. Each act of fame reminds him it's built on a lie. His growing guilt contrasts with the glamour around him. Behind the scenes, Zemo reminds him that everything he has is because of him, subtly keeping him under psychological control. Eric becomes jealous of Simon's fame and Zemo's attention. He feels like he's been replaced, the failed brother to a perfect creation. His jealousy curdles into rage. Late one night, Eric steals an experimental scythe, weapon infused with unstable ionic energy from Zemo's lab. The energy warps him physically, transforming him into a terrifying figure, the Grim Reaper. He vows to destroy both Zemo and Simon for betraying him. During a live talk show appearance, the Grim Reaper crashes through the studio wall, attacking Simon before millions of viewers. Their fight spills across Los Angeles. Simon trying to reason with Eric, who accuses him of abandoning family for fame. Explosions and neon-lit chaos fill the cityscape as Simon is forced to defend himself. He knocks Eric unconscious, but the battle exposes Zemo's connection when fragments of his technology are found by investigators. After the battle, Simon is detained by SWRD for questioning. He's visited by Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, and Monica Rambeau, who have been tracking Zemo's resurfacing activity. They offer Simon a deal: help them locate Zemo's base and shut him down in exchange for a clean slate. Simon, still guilt-ridden but desperate for redemption, reluctantly agrees. Haunted by the lives he's endangered, Simon visits his father's abandoned factory in LA. There, a projection of Tony Stark's AI, a leftover Stark mentorship file, activates, speaking to him. The AI bluntly tells Simon that being a hero isn't about fame or invention. It's about sacrifice. The moment humbles him, motivating Simon to stop living for validation and start living for purpose. Zemo activates Project Ionic, using his research to create an army of soldiers powered by unstable ionic energy. They are mind-controlled beings, his personal army. Eric, now fully transformed into the Grim Reaper, is captured by Zemo and used as an energy source for the next evolution of ionic superhumans. The Grim Reaper's tortured screams echo as Zemo's power grows. Simon holds a press conference revealing the truth about his powers and Zemo's manipulation. The world turns against him instantly. Fans call him a fraud, sponsors drop him, and the media brands him a fake hero. Yet, this act of honesty catches the attention of Wanda Maximoff, who sees Simon's moral courage mirroring her own redemption arc. Simon joins forces with Wanda Maximoff, who helps him control the unstable ionic energy coursing through him. During training, Wanda senses something familiar in his essence, a psychic echo of Vision, hinting at Simon's connection to Vision's original mind patterns. They form a quiet bond built on pain, loss, and shared purpose. With intelligence from SWORD, Simon, Wanda, and Carol lead a strike team on Zemo's Sokovian facility. The Avengers fight waves of ionic soldiers as chaos unfolds. The visuals are explosive, glowing purple shockwaves, collapsing metallic corridors, and Wanda's scarlet magic swirling with Simon's blue aura. Simon pushes forward, determined to rescue his brother and stop Zemo for good. Inside the heart of the lab, Zemo activates the failsafe in Simon's body. He writhes in agony as the energy overloads his system. Grim Reaper, mutated but regaining his sanity, breaks free and attacks Zemo. In a final act of brotherly love, Eric sacrifices himself, stabbing Zemo's energy core and causing a massive explosion that destroys the base. Simon shields Wanda and the others with his body, absorbing the blast. Zemo survives, gravely injured, and escapes via stealth jet. Before leaving, he warns Simon that heroes are just illusions for the masses. His escape sets up his involvement in Thunderbolts 2026. Simon watches him flee, vowing to stop him one day. Simon recovers in a hospital, his ionic form now stable but permanently altered, glowing faintly even when calm. The Avengers officially invite him to join their ranks, but Simon declines, saying he needs to find his own way to help people outside their shadow. He wants to be a real hero, not another celebrity soldier. Simon returns to Los Angeles and starts producing documentaries and charity-driven films about real-world heroism, first responders, soldiers, and survivors. Through these stories, he helps restore public faith in heroism. He no longer hides his ionic form, becoming a symbol of authenticity and self-acceptance. Wanda visits Simon on a film set, thanking him for inspiring her to believe in second chances. Their chemistry is undeniable. As they walk through a sunset-lit studio lot, she teases him. "You might not be an Avenger, Simon, but you've become something even rarer, human." Simon smiles, content for the first time in his life. Post-credits scene. In a dark underground lab, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine and Yelena Belova meet Zemo, who hand her a vial of Simon's ionic DNA. She tells him, the Thunderbolts could use a power source like this. Meanwhile, deep within a containment chamber, a pulse of violet energy flickers. Eric Williams' consciousness reforming inside an ionic shell. The Grim Reaper will rise again.